Well, hello my beautiful Librans, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for the end of August right through the end of September 2024. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about, pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings and I will never reach out to you personally to offer one. Also, I will never ask you for money, e-gifts or donations. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Librans, this is your singles love reading. I'm going to do a Celtic cross just to see who is coming in your way. Also, I've opened a second competition to win a free personal reading from me, but I'll let you know how to win that a little bit later on because some people are just here for the reading and I don't like to waste anyone's time. So let's get straight to it. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know regarding their love life at this moment in time? Who is coming towards them? Can you please show them the way, expose what they need to be aware of at this time so that they can plan and basically take note and be aware of who is coming towards them, in what timeline, and what it is that they are going through right now. What is it you can reveal? Now your first card there, it is the Devil card. So some of you are feeling pretty stuck in your current situation. You may be looking at basically bad habits that perhaps you either attract in others, or perhaps there is a pattern or a cycle, a repeat that you're trying to break in your life right now. I'm actually seeing some dolphins in the water because I'm scrying in the water at the same time as doing your reading. Now dolphins can indicate having fun. It can be a very playful energy. So some of you are trying to perhaps think of new ways to go out and be excited about life. Basically, maybe invitations, maybe dolphins are actually a sign or a symbol that you're going to see in the next coming weeks or months. I mean, it could even be that you go on a date with a person and there is dolphins there. So this could be symbolic, but I mean, the energy that I'm getting from it is playful spirit. Open yourself up to more fun things to do. Perhaps some of you are traveling and, sometimes people go dolphin watching. So perhaps it's something that's sea related for you at this time. Maybe even you or the person you're about to meet supports a team that has like a dolphin logo. So please take it as it resonates. These images, they may mean absolutely nothing in this moment, and then suddenly everything starts to make sense. I mean, you could be on your way to a date with somebody, and as you're on the way to that date, you see a billboard that has 2 dolphins on it, and you're like, okay, that's my sign that this date could be very interesting. Definitely moving towards a higher level commitment with this new person who's coming in. But let's see what is going on there for you. I'm just going to get all of your cards first before I start your reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know regarding their love life? Can you please show them what is going on with them at this moment in time? Okay, so interesting energy that we have here. I definitely see here a conversation between you and somebody, but I also see that you are keeping yourself quite detached at this time. So I feel a lot of you are focusing on your projects. You're going through a period of me time. I mean, the Devil card, although it can indicate that some of you are feeling a little bit stuck, I feel like you're really decluttering your life, trying to basically find a more simplified life without any drama, distraction. You're focusing on your projects, your family. I really feel that you're learning a lot about yourself at this moment in time. And a lot of you are trying to process something that you experienced in the past. Now, it doesn't have to be that you're processing a past relationship. It can be something that was very difficult for you to overcome, or something that you found has been really hard to come to terms with, and you're just trying to distance yourself to get clear in your mind and really get organized in your life, okay? But I do see that there is a potential for you to be meeting someone very interesting. I feel this is at an event, something that perhaps you are invited to, but I'm going to get your cards individually because I'm getting a bit of an energy coming through, and I just want to clarify it by touching the cards because that's when I get the most energy, okay? Now we do have that Devil card. This is your protagonist energy. Now, some of you with that Devil card, it can indicate, of course, that you are feeling a bit stuck or something has been holding you back. Some of you have basically withdrawn from the dating scene because you may feel, especially with the Devil energy, that people are just really interested in the physical side of affection. You may feel that people are transient. They are not offering you the depth of love that you truly deserve and desire. I mean, the Ten of Cups is crossing. We'll get to that in a moment. So you're looking for the big love story. You're looking for someone to be all in, someone to really spend your whole life with, and you may feel that the nature of dating as it is in its current form, you may feel that there are not many people out there who are being their authentic self, and you are, you know, your authentic self. You have the Queen of Swords there, which is actually your sign when it represents that card, and I feel this is about you being like super honest, being self-sufficient. You don't need anybody, but it would be nice to connect to someone at this time. So, I mean, for some of you with the Devil card and the Ten of Cups, there is a little bit of energy coming through, and don't shoot the messenger when I say this, because I feel like you fluctuate between wanting to be in a relationship and then saying, you know what, actually, I don't have time, or it's just too much bother, or it causes too much drama. I'm really in a peaceful state of mind. I don't want anyone to come in and rock that right now. But also I get this energy of like time. Some of you may be thinking about wanting to get married. So there may be this obsessive energy when you start to think about love or settling down. It can feel like it reminds you of time. And I want you to be aware that, of course, time, it's a man-made construct. It doesn't really exist, but we have to put a marker of time on things so that we know where we're at and remain organized and show up to places when we need to. But I feel this is an indication that, you know, right now you're focusing on your true life's mission, and everything has a divine order and time, and you're trying to trust the process. So in moments where you start to feel like, oh my gosh, you know, time is running out, I'm getting to a certain age, maybe I want to meet someone, breathe, because what is meant for you will never pass you by. And it doesn't matter what age you are, if you're vibing at a frequency where you want love. I mean, your potential position is the Hierophant, so that is commitment. It is about a traditional relationship. That is something that is definitely possible for you at this time. And I do see you meeting someone and being ready to fall in love. There's someone who is offering unconditional love headed in your direction. So no matter what age you are, 89, 95, 19, or 32, whatever age, you know, you are vibing at a frequency of wanting to draw love into your life, but also you're creating a healthy space right now to receive it. And, you know, we have to acknowledge that the cup of love, it starts for the self first. So you've been doing a lot of personal development and working on yourself to create an environment that allows a healthy love in, so that when you exchange the cup of love, you know that you are actually receiving a healthy love back from the person that you're attracting at this time. Now also the Devil card, it can indicate that there's going to be some flirtations, okay? And when we start flirting with a person, we start to get in our head a little bit and think, oh, where could this go? Could this suddenly turn into a high-level commitment? All of a sudden in your mind, you start building the idea of what love looks like with this person in the future. We see the, you know, moving in together, the family, the settling down, the getting married. And I feel here that some of you are trying to detach from that. I feel some of you, that is one of the things right now that you're trying to do, which is manage your expectations, not rush into anything, really be like not logical, because you have a beautiful, pure heart that is so romantic and so just beautiful. You know, allow it to organically unfold. We don't have to think about what's going to happen in the future. This is about the present moment. Live in the moment with this new person when they come in, and it will actually, you know, develop into all you want it to be. Because sometimes when we get in our head, we kind of project what we want the relationship to be before it actually becomes that. And that can put a lot of pressure on a relationship, especially when we are fast tracking things in our mind and we've only just met a person. So, you know, the person that you're about to meet, they're thinking about the same things as you are, okay? But there is a natural pace and order to this particular relationship that's coming in for you. It's very organic, and it's going to be a wonderful sort of slow process where you both get to know each other on a deeper level. But the Devil card is a card about passion. So some of you, I feel this is about you reigniting your lust for life. So you're doing you at this time. You're really focusing on what makes you passionate, what sets your soul on fire. But also the Devil card can indicate that there is some sort of toxic kind of pattern or toxic kind of experience that you've had, that you've been trying to purify, to declutter, to end, to leave out. Some of you are looking at the sort of people that you tend to attract, and you tend to attract people, I mean, with the Queen of Cups, you're someone who offers a lot of unconditional love. You tend to attract people who either have addictions or people who basically are very physically attracted to you, but they're not emotionally available to offer you a sustainable relationship. And sometimes you attract people who need fixing, okay? And I feel it's really important to recognize that whilst it's wonderful for you to have a trait where you help another person, you're there for them, you're not here to just be someone's emotional crutch. You're here to be loved, to have passion, to have that grand love story that you truly deserve. And I definitely see that's something that is coming for you. But let me just pull a card on that Devil card, because with the Ten of Cups crossing, this could indicate some of you have had a high-level commitment in the past. Whether you married that person, moved in with that person, settled down with that person, or none of those things, you just had a deep connection with a person and it didn't go the way you'd hoped for. Some of you are feeling a lot of pressure. You're feeling that perhaps you ended a cycle with somebody else, and it's been really hard to find your confidence or find your way back to your sense of self. So you've been on a journey of discovery right now to reconnect to that part of yourself that you feel to some degree either died that day or was really broken, and you've been putting those pieces back together. And I'm sending you a huge hug out there. So much love. I definitely see that, you know, you are building or rebuilding, and you are back to self. It's very close here. I feel like you've done a lot of personal development and work on yourself, and I feel you've been in a healing process, but there is someone coming towards you. And I actually feel I'm being given a song right now. It's in alignment with the energy that I felt right at the beginning of the reading. The song is a very famous one. It's actually in a very famous movie as well. I'll just give you the lyrics I'm just being given. It's very simple. Earth angel, that's all I'm being given, okay? Now, this is a very famous song by the Penguins, okay? And it appeared in a film called Back to the Future. And now, that song, it played at, I think, if my memory serves me well, at is it, oh gosh, it's like a, you know, like a dance, under the sea ball or something like that. So perhaps you're about to go to an event where people dance, or it's got some sort of connection to the sea, especially since I saw the dolphins at the beginning as well. So please take it as it resonates. This song, it may play out of nowhere. It may be on a reel. It may be in a movie. I mean, that movie may come on the screen. It could be that you hear it in the mall or in someone's car. So listen out for that song. It's actually a song from either the 50s, 60s, or 70s. I'm not sure. I think it's actually 50s or 60s. So it's like a really slim chance that you're going to hear it like out of the blue, but it actually is your signpost that you're about to meet somebody new, okay? You're about to meet a soulmate. But actually, I'm being given an energy that the whole point of that dance in that movie was that I think the actor, yeah, it was Michael J. Fox. He was trying to get two people together because they were going to be his like future parents, right? So I think the energy that I've been given is that some of you may actually be set up with somebody, okay? So either your friend or maybe even a family member knows of someone who would be a really good match or fit for you, and I feel there's a potential there to be set up. That's coming through as well. Because I feel there's someone actually who has a high level attraction for you already, and I feel there's a setup here, okay? So yeah, I will get to that energy in a moment. The Three of Pentacles is calling me, and that's the setup energy. So either you are going to be invited to something and a friend is inviting someone else. It's not going to be eggy. That's what I'm getting. It's not going to be eggy. It's actually going to be a really nice experience, but I want to see if that's the person that you're going to find really interesting, that you're going to develop something with, or is it someone new? So I'll get there in a moment. But we have the Five of Wands, we have the Three of Wands, and the Devil card. So a lot of you are frustrated because of the wait. You know, it's taken a long time for love to enter into your life. And I feel, especially with that Three of Wands there and the Five of Wands, you recognize that you're the student of life, that basically you're in training. And I feel like you're putting a lot of like difficult experiences to bed. And what I mean by that is you're processing things in order to free yourself up from them. The Three of Wands also indicates that there is potentially someone that you had a lot of drama with or a lot of conflict with, and the Three of Wands is like you're looking outside of your usual parameters. You do not want to attract anyone who basically is in a same kind of cycle repeat as a sort of person that you either have attracted before or have been with before. So I feel like you're detaching at this time. Also, the Five of Wands, it's a brainstorming kind of energy, so it can indicate that perhaps you have a friend who has strong Capricorn in their chart and they are acutely aware of someone who would be really great for you. So if you do have someone in your life who has strong Capricorn in their chart and suddenly they're like, hey, Libra, you want to come to this event or this party or this gathering, because the Three of Pentacles is a gathering, I feel like they have someone in mind that they want you to meet, but there's no pressure on either party to, you know, get to know each other. I feel like you're just going to organically strike up conversations with each other, and I feel it could develop into something, but I need to check it out a little bit further. Now, the crossing card is the Ten of Cups. You have a lot of love to give, and you are lovable as well. But I feel like you've been striving for peace. I feel like some of you may have had some issues within your family. Perhaps there's been conflict or maybe even responsibilities that have been heavy on your shoulders. And actually, you've been making that your priority at this time. But also the Ten of Cups is marriage. So for some of you, it could be that you have divorced or you have gone through a very toxic breakup with somebody and it just left you shook. And you're trying to rebuild, but you're not even sure if you want to get into a high-level commitment like that anymore, or in this present moment. It's definitely a potential. It's something on the cards for you for the future. So I want you to be aware of that, but it's with a healthier person who can offer you love that you truly desire. The Devil card can also be about desires, and the Ten of Cups is basically being discerning about someone who is wanting to be with you for the long term and not just a quick fix or not just like a physical attraction. So I feel right now that with that Ten of Cups there and the Devil, I feel like 1 minute you may be fluctuating in your energy and thinking, you know what, it's nice to flirt with someone. I don't want anything too serious. And then the next moment you're like, actually, I really like a long-term partner. So some of you could be just like, you know, in the moment, thinking about what you want, but you're not making love your priority. But I feel right now something is changing within you where you're starting to think about it more as you start to mature or as you start to get control of your life and your projects. We do have the Judgment card here. Now, this is an interesting card because this card indicates you're focused on your true life's mission and purpose, but also there's someone in your energetic sphere who is connected to you or bonded to you in some way. This could be someone that you tried to end it with or that you have ended it with, and you know, somehow their energy is still connected to you. And, you know, you may be tempted when this person sort of messages you out of the blue. We're in a Mercury retrograde right now, and that can actually call exes back into the present moment. I mean, maybe that's what that movie is about. It's like Back to the Future. It's like perhaps someone wants to re-enter your life, because this is a card that can indicate that someone may want another chance. Okay, so obviously, it's your decision, my beautiful Librans. Maybe that's what your Three of Pentacles is about, but we'll get to that card in a moment, because that can indicate that there is a potential triangle, and you may have to choose between two people. Someone that it's over with, but they keep trying to re-enter your life. They may try with good intentions to step up, but they're just not emotionally capable of sustaining it. I feel like their intentions are pure, but they're just not able to offer something long term. And I feel like they will repeat a cycle with you. So if you feel that cycle has been unfulfilling, unrewarding, or downright painful, I feel like you're turning your back to the past, especially since we got that Queen of Swords there. I feel like you're not about it, but you may hear from someone, or they may try to be like, hey, I miss you. You may hear from someone in the next 6 weeks, but with that death card there, it feels very much like this is ended for you. You are firmly leaving the past in the past. And the death card can also indicate that you're trying to transform your life right now. When you get the death card and the judgment card, I mean, these are two major arcana cards that indicate in order to move on, we have to let go. So I feel a lot of you are decluttering your life, body, mind, and soul, in order to open yourself up to that new chapter, okay? The death card is the beginning of something new, because something ended. And I feel also that you are basically ending cycles of repeat. And I feel like you've gone through a major personal development and personal growth at this time, because something ended and it ended badly. Now, for some of you also, you may have put love on hold because you've been grieving. The death card can represent, you know, a monumental passing of someone who was truly important to you. And I'm sending you a huge hug out there. So much love if you're going through something very difficult at this time. I feel like this person in spirit will actually give you signs on their presence, but also I feel they are kind of like guiding you towards someone who is really good for you. Okay, so ask for a specific sign is what I'm being given. If you know, you tend to have a certain thing that you ask for, just ask for that sign and it will be given to you. And also I feel it coincides with an invitation to somewhere, and you will almost like feel their presence at this event. So that's what I'm being given. But I feel with a lot of respect, I'm moving away from that energy. I actually feel like whether you have someone who is in spirit or not, I feel like you're actually being guided by your guides towards someone new, okay? Someone who basically has your best interests at heart, and vice versa. Now, we do have the Hierophant, which can indicate that you've been doing a lot of learning about yourself, about your true life's mission, about your belief system, and I feel also you're encouraged at this time to have faith, because this card is basically a marriage card. It feels like a high level commitment energy coming in. It's in your potential position. So the fact that we've got the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords, there's someone coming in here who basically, I feel like they're a meeting of minds for you. I feel this person, they actually get on really well with you. I feel that it may even be that you have a conversation with each other and both of you are kind of attracted to each other, but also there's this kind of standoff. So this person may also have been hurt in the past, but I will pull a card on it in a moment. But I definitely see that there's someone coming in that you will move in with. At least if you want to get married, it's there. I do feel that both of you would deep down want to get married to each other, because you've got a Ten of Cups there as well. So that tells me that there is a happy ever after available to you. But I feel it's based on your choices at this moment in time, because I'm firmly feeling this energy that someone has attached their energy to you. So this could be like an ex. Some of you may be cutting some cords, or maybe that's what you've been trying to do recently as you learn more about yourself. Also, that Hierophant can indicate that some of you are launching yourself into studying something. So it could be that you're going back to college, or you're taking a class, a university online thing, or perhaps you're actually putting yourself in a group of people to do like a new hobby or something. The Three of Pentacles, you meet this person connected to a group, but I feel like it's an event, an invitation is what I'm feeling for this. Three of Pentacles tends to have three people on the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and there's one person who is elevated on like a pedestal, and then there's two people who are talking about that person. So I feel it's really important to recognize that there is definitely someone who has seen your picture, or who has heard about you, and they're interested to meet you. Okay, so let me just pull a card on that, because I feel like they either know a friend or a family member, but I want to see where this is going. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please clarify this Three of Pentacles? Nine of Cups. This is a person who would basically be a wish come true. Okay, so Nine of Cups. Now, this could indicate with the Nine of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, I mean, I'm feeling like 3 to 6 months that this invitation comes in. So the energy I'm getting is it could develop into a high-level commitment between that time. So if you're invited to something, I'm just going to see a little bit more. King of Pentacles. Okay, this person's serious about settling down. This person, I feel like they have their ambitions firmly in their career. I feel like they're ready to plant roots. This person, King of Pentacles energy, they could have strong Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus in their chart. But also, this is a person, I feel like they're quite wealthy. I mean, that doesn't really mean anything when it comes to love. Three of Wands, I feel, you know, this is someone that is a strong potential. But the Three of Wands there indicates also that either you don't see them as a romantic potential at first, or, you know, you're looking elsewhere. So I need to go again because I feel like this person, they're kind of like everything you wish for, but that Three of Wands is telling me that either they're going away, or there's a vacation and both of you are like, well, this isn't going to go anywhere. And then suddenly it does, or it means that you're about to meet someone else. The Death card. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? So this could indicate someone that, yeah, someone that you ended it with. Okay, so yeah, I feel someone that you ended it with, I feel like they may make a little shocking entry or re-entry into your life, or you may hear news about someone that you used to be connected to and it shocks you and it starts you thinking about the times that you were with that person. But that Four of Cups, it tells me that whoever you ended it with, this new person is being sent to you as a gift. So I feel the person that you meet at an event or a party, it feels very much like at first, you know, you have that conversation and either there's some sort of travel or some sort of distance. It feels at first it's like, maybe not. Even though both of you are attracted to each other and both of you, there's a connection, it feels like, I don't know, distance. But I feel it's because you're closing out a cycle finally with somebody else. I feel it's like you're closed off. There's this energy of perhaps you're closed off in some way because of your experience with a past person, or it could even be something from when you were younger that you experienced. It just feels like there's a bit of a shield. So now, of course, that may not resonate with everyone, but I have to give you the energy that I'm being given. And of course, if you just look up the meanings of the cards, you'll see that that Three of Wands is like, you're potentially kind of like not seeing this person as, yeah, Two of Pentacles. It feels very much like you have a choice. So either it's something that you ended with someone else and they are trying to re-enter your life and it kind of just sets you back a little bit. Maybe that's why the Devil card is there. It's like temptation. The Two of Pentacles, you're weighing up your options, the pros and cons of being with, someone from the past. Perhaps this person's got a lot of chemistry with you. It's intoxicating. It feels overwhelming. It's all consuming. And then there's a new person who you don't really know yet, who's willing to invest in a connection with you right from the very beginning. And, I just want to ask one question. This person they meet at a party, after they kind of disconnect from the past completely, where is this going? Ten of Cups. This is your happy ever after. This is a person you're going to fall in love with. Okay, so again, King energy. I want you to be aware of that. Ten of Cups is the happy ever after. I mean, I could also kind of indicate that because the Three of Wands has shown up, it feels like you would be happy with the person that you meet at the party, but I just feel like there's like a missing ingredient, or there's like a separation of time, and it feels like both of you could try and make it work. I actually feel, and this sounds really weird and bizarre, I actually feel like there's like a third person, okay? I feel that shortly after this event of you being set up, it feels like you meet someone new, and maybe on your own volition. I know it sounds really complicated, so let me just like break it down. It feels like there is someone from your past who's going to try and re-enter your life, okay? Also, I feel like you're trying to be set up by somebody, whether it's a family member or friend. I feel there's an event you get invited to, and there's a person there who basically is displaying all the qualities of a person who's on your tick list, okay? But I feel there's either some sort of distance, or it just feels like it's not 100% right. I feel like you will come together at some point and try and make it work, but it feels like the next person who comes along, that's the person, okay? That's the person who offers you that happy ever after. But, yeah. The Two of Pentacles is throwing me off, so it just feels like perhaps you are aware that someone from your past is trying to reach out to you, but you're not about it. So maybe really these two new people who come into your life, that's what it's all about. Normally, I get a very precise energy, but in this particular reading, I gotta be honest with you, I'm getting this confusion about who to choose or which one is the one. So perhaps you're going to be faced with a real dilemma. Maybe both of them, they offer you so much when it comes to potential, but ultimately you're going to follow your heart. King of Cups showed up. Ten of Cups showed up. That means you're going to follow your heart. You're going to fall deeply in love with this new person who comes along, okay? Because like you got a King of Cups, and we've got I just want to highlight there. Where is it? The Queen of Cups, this is your energy. You offer unconditional love, and there's a match there. So I do feel that even though someone is trying to set you up, I gotta be honest, I feel like the person, it feels like it's not the one, okay? It feels like the person you meet directly after that is the one. That's the energy that I'm getting. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with that energy. Now, this is your advice to yourself in this moment, which is the Page of Swords, which is to keep your eyes peeled, be curious, be open. Page of Swords is also an energy of new experiences. You have an incredible mind, and you're not just looking for the physical, you're looking for someone who basically you can vibe with, have a decent conversation with, someone who excites your mind and sets your synapses all electric, and basically thrilling conversations. That's what I'm getting. With that Three of Pentacles, this tells me that, you are meeting someone where you will create a solid foundation. Three of Pentacles, this event is nearly upon you. So if you're invited to something, I would say it's in the near future. In the next 6 weeks, you're going to be invited to something where someone tries to set you up. And I've told you already, then after that, you meet someone new. Okay, that is not a person who's at that party. So that's what's coming through strongly. Page of Swords, for some of you, you may be talking to somebody already. I'm getting about 3% energy. If you're talking to somebody already, I feel like that this person, they're very serious about a high level commitment, but I also see that you may actually meet someone new after this person as well. So I feel like you still have a choice. So very complex energy I'm getting coming through for you at the moment. This is the external circumstances. You're ready to fall in love, and the universe is actually attracting someone into your energetic sphere at this moment. I do feel it's complicated. I gotta be honest with you. I feel there's a very complicated energy about you at the moment. And that's not a negative thing. That's actually a really good thing, because it means you're being really discerning about the company that you keep, and you recognize that your heart is a gift and you're not going to give it away easily. I feel there is potentially an experience you had in the past where you had an all-consuming love that basically really broke you, or it did not work out the way you'd hoped for, and I feel that really influenced your circumstances. But right now I feel like you've gone through a major healing process and you're so ready to open up to this new love that's coming in. The fact that we had those two kings there, the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups, it tells me King of Cups energy is the strongest. So someone with Scorpio, Cancerian, Pisces energy could be coming in for you. It doesn't have to be sun, moon, or rising, but I feel like they've got very strong energy in those areas. But you're also going to meet that person who's got strong Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo there too. And I feel they are your choices, okay? Now we do have that Knight of Swords. This is lifestyle changes. So I feel this love is actually going to be very thrilling. It's going to change your life. Of course, you want someone who's honest, someone who is like a go-getting spirit. You want to build a life with someone who you know they've got your back through good times and bad. And this new person who's coming in, they're going to be there for you no matter what. No matter the weather is what I just heard. No matter the weather, they're going to be with you. Listen out for the song. I'm being given a very specific energy. Listen out for the song, because that indicates that you're about to meet this new person. And it may even play on the day that you meet them. So yeah, keep your eyes and ears peeled. I feel this is someone you're going to meet who is very honest, very true. This person is very authentic and actually really blunt. The way that they talk is a little bit like, yeah, blunt. And I feel like you really enjoy that about them. They've got like a caustic wit that's actually very funny. This person's got funny bones. And interesting, they may even tell you that at one point they tried out to be a stand-up comedian, is what I'm being given. So it may be something that maybe they don't do now, but I feel like there'll be a conversation about it. And they're actually really genuinely funny, and they make you laugh. And I feel that's one of the major things on your list, okay? Anything else coming from this? Now, I mean, this card, it tells me that you're going to respond differently to meeting this new person. I feel like you are actually going to retain your judgment, as it were. You're not going to rush into anything. I feel for some of you, there is a small chance that you may meet them traveling, but the main energy I've got is you meet in a group of people. And that's aside from the group where you're being set up. So I feel a setup happening, but also you meet someone else independently. And we've got that Queen of Swords energy. I would say that the setup energy comes in the next 6 weeks. And then after that, you meet someone new, okay? That's what I'm getting, where there's more chemistry. Queen of Swords is an energy here of discernment, of quality over quantity. Also, it's a card that indicates you're turning your back to the past. It can be that you're a little reserved when you meet this person, not shy, but I feel there's an energy of just, you know, I don't want to put it like this, but this is the way the energy is coming through. It's like you're going to make them work for it, okay? You're going to make them work for your attention. Not in terms of playing a game. I feel this is you just protecting yourself. I feel some of you have been really hurt in the past, and there's just a little barrier there, but this new person is going to work really hard to break down the walls so that they can really get to know you and get in there. This person, they want to know your heart. They really want to see you. They want to love you because you are lovable. So I do feel there will be a change when you meet this person. Actually, as well, this person's a peacekeeper. I'm being given this person may do some sort of like mediation. For example, they may work within the law industry and they are a mediator. It could be that they work as a teacher or a counselor. They mediate. So I feel they may do something in that area. So that's another little like clue as to who this might be, or maybe this is something they used to do that's coming through there strongly. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Good Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? We've got the Two of Swords. So yeah, a decision has to be made. The Moon card. Okay, so yeah, it really is asking you, what do you want? Because I feel like with the Ace of Wands, it indicates that there is a spark of chemistry between you and someone that will end up in a high-level commitment. But also there is a potential for a fling or just a flirtation with somebody. And I feel the person that you go to a party and they try to set you up with someone, I feel that's a flirtation. Okay, and whether you take it further or not, that's your call, of course, but I feel you're going to meet someone else shortly after that, and that's love, and that's going to lead to a high-level commitment. So I feel right now you can't see how love or flirtation or anything is coming into your life, but the universe is going to orchestrate a path for you. I mean, even the Moon card, there is a dog and a wolf there, and of course the dog represents companionship and the wolf represents independence, and I do feel that is also connected to the two people that you're going to meet. That's why I feel the first person you meet at the party where you are set up, it feels like there's some sort of travel or distance. So it could be that they are very business oriented, they go traveling a lot for their business, and whilst that's fine, there's always a distance. So I feel there's that independent spirit where it could still work, but I feel there's someone who's a little bit more closer to home, who wants to build a life and a sanctuary. The relationship feels more present and more together, if you know what I mean. So again, I feel, you know, the wolf is that independent spirit. You're about to meet someone who's like that. And the dog represents someone who is very home-based to wherever you are at. And you could build a life and a home with that person. That person's also a companion as much as, you know, a lover. And yeah, I feel they're a life partner. That's what's coming through. So yeah, I will leave that there. I'm sorry it's so complex, but I had to honor the energy that I got through. I just can't give you something that people may want to hear. I have to give it to you as it comes out and be really honest with you and the energy. I'm not just going to make something up for you there. We've got the Rider. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Now, the Rider actually indicates a new person entering into your life, okay? So we got the stars, everything you wish for, and more. We've got the woman there. Now, this is not gender specific, this reading. This is more about the energy. So that's you being open to love. They just want me to go one more, so I am. Stork, sudden improvements, and after a long period of waiting, I feel like you're ready for love and you're about to meet someone new. The Rider is the start. Someone new coming into your life. There's going to be messages. I feel, you know, this is about you opening yourself up to experiences, invitations, but I feel this is movement and improvement. The horse always represents, you know, movement forward and progress. We've also got the stars there. So a person that you've been wishing for is coming in for you. Also, you're in a period of healing. So when the moment is right, this new person will cross your path. We've got the woman there, which is basically to open yourself up to love, but also to romance your life. And that's why that Moon card came out there as well. So this is about reigniting your lust for life, doing things for you that you really love, and then, you know, you're in the flow of attracting love into your life as well. And the Stork, special delivery. This is like a new person coming into your life, and your love life improves. Suddenly there are changes. And I feel after a long period of waiting, suddenly you get the person that you've been yearning for, only momentarily, because I feel like you are fiercely independent. You are someone who you march to the beat of your own drum. And that's why I say, basically it depends on your choices, because there's going to be about 50% of my beautiful Librans out there who are like, you know what? Meeting a person who travels all the time and leads a very independent life, that's great for me. So you may choose a person that actually you meet at that party where you're set up. And then the other 50% of my beautiful Librans may be like, you know what, actually, no, I want someone who's a little bit more stable in my life, someone who's not always traveling long distances, who's out of the home place. I want someone who I can, really build a home with. So you may wait until you meet the new person straight after that event. So I feel there's a lot of energy of choice going on in this particular reading, and I'm picking up a lot of people's energy in this one, okay? So I'll leave it there. I'm just going to go and get a trinket or a rune. We've only got one rune there, okay? And this is the harmony rune, the wind rune. So this is about blessings coming in. You're going to get a lot of attention. So again, this is all about you having the pick of the bunch. This rune connects to your desires. What do you desire? It's your choice to fill your life with joy and happiness, and that vibration is going to attract these new people into your life, and then you really will have to choose which one is for you. So I see that you got options, but ultimately they're all leading to the potential card, which is high level commitment, marriage if you want it. And I feel like you will be talking to someone very new very soon if you're not already. For some of you, you are already, but I feel like there's actually someone else coming in as well, and you've got some choices to make. So really tap into your intuition. Your heart knows the way, always. So I'll leave it there, my beautiful Librans. I hope something resonated in that reading. It was very complex. Now, of course, if some of you want to enter a competition to win a free personal reading from me, then please write in the comments box below, love is the answer. And my guides will bring me to one subscriber to win that free personal reading. Please keep your notification bell on, because I will upload a video with the person's name on it. With the first competition, I actually did that, but no one could find the video because the notification bells were not on and didn't notify anybody that I'd uploaded the video. It is out there, so keep that notification bell on. It's just easier for you and for me to get in contact with you and let you know how to contact me for that reading, okay? So I'll leave it there. Thank you so much, and love and light.